Welcome back to Storytime with Jenny Presents. I'm not wearing clothes today. I'm wearing a blankie because I had my procedure yesterday, and something that they didn't mention, and it should have occurred to me, was that it hurt. Like coming out of anesthesia, I was starting to feel pain. So much so in the beginning, I thought that they had to have done like some kind of like biopsy, and they didn't. Everything as far as visually was fine. Yay! They did do a flush, and that's going to be sent off for testing to make sure that there's no cancer cells floating about. But it hurt, and very specifically on my left hand side, and that was why I thought they had done like some kind of a biopsy, is it was like way more on one side than the other. It hurt bad. Like, I took the pain pill as soon as we picked it up from the pharmacy. It hurt bad, and I don't like pain pills. I don't like how they make me feel. Slept about 24 hours. I don't know, a lot. And when I woke up this morning around 9ish, I wasn't in any pain. Yay. I'm moving slowly, and that's the pain pill. My tummy, my lower abdomen is a little sore, like when I cough or if I move too much. So I'm trying not to do that. I've got all of these fun little marks, yay, from the procedure, and then the beforehand. So that's from the cuff. Because I've had lymph nodes out of my right, everything has to be done out of my left. So that's where they did the IV in my hand. And then that's from where they took blood earlier on. But I'm allergic to medical tape, and so it made me break out in this weird thing. Yeah, that's my update. It's not a long one. I'm in a freaking blanket. I don't care. I told you guys I was going to allow you to come on this journey with me, and here we are, day after. The cystography. No, that's not the right word. Yeah, the scope up my urethra and through the bladder and whatnot. Oh, I did tell the nurse, the very first nurse who asked me what I was there for. I said I was there to get violated in my pee hole. And she laughed. She thought that was very entertaining. And then we clarified, that I was voluntarily there for that violation. I had just signed a bunch of paperwork saying I was there for that violation. Also, I thought the colonoscopy was going to be as bad as one could get, and I was wrong. Every single time I think that the medical industry has topped themselves, there is yet worse ways in which they can violate you, and it hurts. And I've been peeing blood. You watched the videos. Not my fault that I'm telling you about it. You're here still. You can stop. There's been it was like a lot of blood in my pee for all day yesterday, and most of the day today. I'm still drinking a ton of water because I have to, because you have to drink water, but I'm also on water pills. But yeah, so the urologist did say that he would give me a call when the lab results come back from the wash. I don't know what you're going to call that stuff. The icky goo that came directly from my bladder, kidneys. I don't know. He said he would call me with those results, which I'm glad he's calling me, and that I'm not going to have to wait on a letter or sit up here just wondering and going crazy. But he said that it should be a few business days for that, which makes sense. The procedure was done on a Friday. It's not like labs work on the weekend. But he said it should be a few days. So I don't know, at least it's not 2 weeks. Okay, that's it. I'm going to end it here. The end.